Hello everybody and welcome back to Be Joy in the Kitchen. I am Be Joy and this is my kitchen. And I bet you're wondering what these two guys are right here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about persimmons. Now persimmons are a fruit that I know I didn't grow up with. I don't know if y'all grew up with it or not. I was first introduced to persimmons in 2005 when we moved to the San Francisco Bay Area. And I started to go to these wonderful farmers markets. And about this time of year, November, December, all of a sudden these guys show up. And I go, what are they? I've never seen them before. And my farmer friend Jim and Carol at the Twin Sisters produce stand in Montclair, California, said, oh, those are persimmons. And I go, what do you do with persimmons? First of all, I want to let you know that persimmons have been around quite some time. They originated in East Asia, mostly in China. And they're known for their really sweet, I love this, and it's such a short season, flavor. So they first gave me a little bit of a lesson in why one looks like an apple and one looks like a pear. They said, this is a haika, and this is a fuyu. And I hope that I have haichia. That's what it is, haichia. I get those words kind of scrambled. All I know is this is the one that you have to have soft. Because if you would take a bite out of this right now, which I won't, and it's starting to soften, but will you want to eat it when it is total mush, like you can stick your finger through it? Otherwise, it's extremely, extremely astringent. So I've got some lined up back there. I bought a half a dozen of them the other day, and I'm waiting for them to get soft. One of them got really soft, and I used it in my Juice Plus Complete Vanilla Shake. Oof, this with a teeny bit of lemon is so great. I'll make it for you later in the week or in the weeks to come, perhaps. This one is the Fuyu. That's Fuyu, Fuyu, right? And then this one is the Hachia. This one you can take a bite out of right now if you'd want to. I'm not going to because I have one cut up over here. It's like an apple in texture. You want it to have a little bit of give, but not squishy and not too hard. And they are beautiful in this orange color, and that's the color they are inside. So I'm not, for those of you who are very familiar with persimmons, hopefully I've enlightened you to where they came from. They're very high in fiber, full of antioxidants, rich in vitamins like C and D and A, good for your immune system. They're good for a lot of things. I'm a home cook in chef's clothing, so I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist, but this is what I know about them just from, when you call it up on GPT chat and the internet and they tell you a whole bunch of things. And I know it's not always right. But when it comes to this on the food, I can tell you that they've got some really good properties, as do all of your fruits and vegetables. Okay, so wanted to introduce you to those who haven't been introduced. And what I like to do with them, one of the simple things I like to do is prepare them in a salad. And, you can come home from work, come back from playing pickleball or wherever you've been, put your lettuce, a bed of lettuce, and I've got some green red lettuce today. I just tore up, put on there, and I've cut my persimmons in little slices, and then I've cut the slices in half. So I've got these little quarters, and I'm gonna actually throw them or place them haphazardly. No fancy this or that. Put them on here, all over my lettuce. There's one, and here comes the second one. And you can cut them in, smaller pieces if you like. I like them in the larger. And there's your salad. On top of that, I've pulled these out before. I like to put some raw almonds. But again, you can put any nuts you'd like. And I just take a little 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually like to go 6 because it seems to be a good number. But there's nothing precise about this. There we are. These are just organic almonds, plain and simple. They're not toasted, they're not roasted, but you can use any kind that you like, or if you want to put cashews on, or I just happen to think almonds and persimmons look good together. That's all. All right, and then for our dressing, I'm going to drizzle my Graza, you know, my new favorite olive oil. This is the drizzle version of Graza. And I'm just going to go ahead and, whoa, all right. Hopefully it's going to come out now. Just going to drizzle that on the top. Not a bunch. Of course, not lightweight either. You'll get the idea. And you can also make it in a jar, shake it up if you want. I just think it's just much easier this way. And I've got a lime. So this is about 1/4 of a little lime, and I'm just going to squeeze it on top. No muss, no fuss. And if you're a real lime person, you could use a bigger lime. You can use a half a lime. That is absolutely up to you. This is kind of a free-form salad here. Telling you, this stuff is good. You can grill these things. These persimmons have a lot of uses. You can do just about anything with them. They're pretty resilient and flexible. But again, with this one that looks like more of a pear shape, wait until it's ripe or you are going to be sorry. I've had experience. And then I'm going to do a little drizzle, just a small drizzle of honey on top of that. So I've got my honey. It had kind of solidified in the cabinet, which it will often do. Doesn't mean it's bad. This is my our cousin's honey from the Lucky Bee Ranch down in Malibu. So I put it in, this is one of my trick hacks. I put it in a stainless steel bowl, and then I poured in boiling hot water from the kettle. And that really liquefies it right up, as you can see here. Hard to see, but you get the idea. And then I have my little honey drizzler. I got this in Savannah, Georgia, because they're big honey country down there. I'm just going to dip it in, and honestly, just a small drizzle. You know, you can, like I said, you can do the 3 to 1, 3 parts oil and 1 part lime juice, and then put more honey in it and shake it up in a jar. But why bother when this is such an easy thing to do? Just a little drizzle. Oh, and you got your almonds there. Don't forget those. The best part about this is when it's done. That's good. Alrighty. So what we have here is a Fuyu almond salad, free form, super easy, super fun, put it together in no time, and honestly, you can serve it with just about anything. That's what we have for today on the Persimmons. Glad to have introduced some people to them or shown other people a new way of using them. So go ahead and be joy in your own kitchen this week. Enjoy the yum. Until next time. Oh yeah, and don't forget, if you like what you see, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, and if you want the recipe, there's not really a recipe. Just watch this a couple times and you'll figure it out. All right, again, enjoy the yum.